Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys, and as you can see, Viego got me. If you missed the stream, I have a new Bongo Cat skin that is Ruination themed, so I'm super excited for that. Hope you guys like it. And, more importantly, it's what everyone's been waiting for, an updated Mono SI deck profile featuring our new champion, Viego. This deck aims to play aggressively early, controlling the board and developing wraiths and encroaching mists to ramp up future turns. It has insanely strong tempo, being able to play Powerhouse cards each and every turn. Mid-game is where the deck really shines, pushing a ton of pressure turns 4 through 6. It's a true mid-range deck, able to beat both aggro and control strategies depending on how it's teched. I want to run through my card choices, explain why they're in the deck, and give you the knowledge to pilot the deck yourself. The code for the deck will be in the description below, along with the Mobalytics link. Before I get into the deck profile, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. Again, super close to 5k subs, huge milestone. It'd be awesome if you joined, refer a friend. This is the only channel where you can get my specific style of content, so if you like Mono SI, you won't regret subbing. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you're looking for live gameplay. With that, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. So most people know, but me and Mono SI, we go way back. It was my very first deck that I enjoyed playing. It helped me get master in the beta, and I also hit rank 1 with it months and months and months and months later in October of last year. So super awesome. I love, doing different strategies with Mono SI, throwing in different cards, and this is just my Viego take, essentially. I don't know if this is going to absolutely replace the Elise, but I think there's a lot of mid-game power that Viego offers, so I'm going to be trying out a bunch of different numbers. So if you're interested and you stay interested in Mono SI, keep checking out the stream for future updates on this deck. So with that, let's get into the numbers. Mainly, 2 drops, and then we just power curve 3, 4, 5, a little bit of each. We don't want to go too hard in and brick on certain numbers. We want to be able to play each and every turn efficiently. So that is the entire theme of the deck. The first thing is we always float turn 1, we don't run any 1-drops, so we have Mark of the Isles mana turned on for the rest of the game. Another thing this allows us to do is if we don't play a 3-drop on 3, and instead we do a 2-drop on 2, and a 2-drop on 3 that floats 2 mana going into turn 4, which allows us to have Glimpse Beyond or Vile Feast mana for Wraith Caller turns. So there's a couple different flexible options we can do with our mana, but passing turn 1 is always the play, and having Mark for early trades, being able to match Sharp Sights, being able to trade up into Shapestone or Pale Cascades is super relevant. I love Mark of the Isles. I only wanted it 2 because I think it can be a little bricky, but using it to dodge removal, let's say you play a Wraith, they Mystic Shot, you Mark of the Isles, and then you get to attack with the Wraith. It has developed attack, you get more damage in, and you're attacking with an ephemeral unit, which is relevant for Hecarim's level up condition. Next, we'll talk about our first set of 2-drop, Arachnoid Horror. Talked about him numerous times in the past couple deck profiles. He's just a 2-mana 3/2 fearsome, aggressively statted body. He's a fearsome blocker. He is the best 2-drop that we have other than Wraiths and Elise, but since we're not running Elise, we just run the best 2-drops we got, right? So that's Arachnoid Horror. Glimpse is reactive removal, to deal with the opponent's removal options. So we Glimpse as a response to a Mystic Shot coming down. We kill the ally first, we draw 2, super awesome. Helps us put certain things into the graveyard like Wraiths, Wraith Caller, sometimes Hecarim if he's going to get Thermo Beamed, stuff like that, so that we can also dig a bit deeper into the deck to find Harrowing and Atrocity and other ways to end the game. Next we have triple Mist Wraith. Just solid. You want to ramp up Mist Wraith as soon as possible, being able to use Mist Wraith itself, Risen Mist, and Wraith Caller to generate Wraiths. Can get really out of control. They're fearsome. They're really, really good at beating, certain metas. If there's ever 3 or 4 decks that just lose to fearsome, you might as well just hard 1-trick this deck. It's super, super good for climbing. Vile Feast is 1 damage removal, pretty cheap, gives us a Spiderling. That's pretty good for Glimpse Beyond. It's pretty good for Frenzied Skitter synergy. Usually it's good with Elise synergy, but we don't run Elise in this variation. But yeah, basically gives us a glimpse, gives us another body. It's really good into aggro, is pretty much what this card is for. We're able to kill a Pirate's Burn unit and then be able to use the 1/1 body to block another unit. So super, super efficient in terms of defense turns. Next we have Camivoran Soldier, our first new card actually to this deck, being able to summon an Encroaching Mist, which ramps up Viego. Just kind of insane, and it also buffs itself. I really like playing Camivoran Soldier on attack 3, and that's something that this deck has now power shifted. An ongoing meme in the community for me and my viewers is that Mono SI, well, I guess we're attacking on odds and just always going to lose. But this deck now wants to attack on odds. It is okay attacking on odds and evens, so it basically just bumped the deck's consistency, right? You no longer have to win the coin flip to get the most efficient turns. Now we can play on attacking on evens with the Horror, Mist Wraith, Wraithcaller turns, but we can also attack on odds with the Camavorran Soldier and Viego turns. So it's super awesome. You love to see that. It's just a good body, summons a 1/1 that buffs Viego and the other 1/1s later. So they kind of ramp up in the same manner that Wraiths do. So really, really cool for mid and late game pushes. Also, it is ephemeral, so it has Hecarim synergy. Next, we have Frenzied Skitter. This could be another 3-drop. However, we're playing Mono SI, and the 3-drop slots are not very good, to be honest. Frenzied Skitter utility is super good even without Spider synergy, being able to bump things below fearsome blocking range, being able to buff your spiders if you have a developed spider board. It's still really good to run, especially if you're playing on defense odds, so the opponent plays Ezreal on 3 and they floated 2, then you can just Frenzied Skitter, hit the Ezreal, it can no longer Nexus Strike. It's just good. It helps you like win certain trades as well. If you can bump something down, then you mark the Owl as your own thing. The utility of Frenzied Skitter is so high that it's worth keeping him in, even without Elise and like true Spider synergy. The other thing that I'm technically considering is Twisted Tree Line, as meme as that is. We develop a lot of fearsomes, to be honest, and if we're playing on defense 3, developing Twisted Tree Line's fine. It's doing pretty much the same thing that Frenzied Skitter's doing. It's just a 3/2 body. So, that's something to consider. I don't think it's better on paper, but it could be something cool when executed properly. And we got the triple Risen Mist, of course, ramping the race, being able to use this at burst speed as an attack, or burst speed block. Really, really powerful. This punishes people from open attacking, and then you play Risen Mist. You have like a 4 or 5 attack miss rate that the opponent really doesn't want you to block with, but you just did. So yeah, super good there. Wraithcaller, the best powerhouse card in the game. This is like where a lot of our mid-game pressure comes from. If you're able to play Wraith on 2, Camavorran Soldier on 3, Wraithcaller on 4, you're just so far ahead. Like, you're so far ahead. It's just such a tempo curve. It's so awesome. Wraith, Soldier, Wraithcaller, Viego, Hecarim. It's so beautiful. If you can get the, if you just curve out, you win a lot of the time. There's so much pressure going on because Wraithcaller is 2 bodies. One's fearsome, one's a 4/3, which is really, really good stats. So yeah, you want to develop as many Wraithcallers and Wraiths as possible. Next, we have Double Grasp. This could be a lot of things. I have this tech to just like deal with certain options, like Ezreal and stuff like that. Grasp being able to drain 3 from anything is just good in this meta. There's a lot of things that you want to hit for 3. This could be a lot of things. This like Grasp could be 2 Black Spear instead. It could be like Vengeance if we need single target removal. This could be Withering Wail if it's more often that people go wide. Yeah, these 2 slots are basically tech cards. You take it out and put in whatever you need to beat whatever you see the most in the meta. Same can be done with Vile Feast. You could take out Vile Feast, and it could also be like tech cards from other regions. If you don't want to run pure Mono SI, you could take out 2 Grasp and run 2 Culling Strike. Culling Strike is always super good in the meta. You can run 2 Sharp Sight, you can run 2 Pale Cascade, pretty much whatever. So yeah, this slot is open for creativity. Next, we have Triple Viego, the first champion we're going to talk about. Each round, the first time an ally dies, summoning Encroaching Mist, this will ramp him up. This is really cool to do in combat. So if you attack with like an Encroaching Mist, or if you attack with something that's going to die at the beginning of the attack chain and he's at the end, he will actually gain 1/1. And that's just kind of cool. People don't play around it fully yet, but they'll come to understand. He can get in like cheesy damage that way. So yeah, he's super cool. If he does manage to level by seeing allies die with 20 total power, this also applies to ephemerals dying from their own effect. He will level, and then round start he will automatically kill the strongest enemy champion or steal the strongest enemy. It's just kind of insane. If you level him, I feel like it's just kind of over in the mid-late game. He's so much pressure, and he's so hard to deal with actually. He's a 5/4 if you haven't developed any Encroaching Mist, but you probably have played at least a Camavorran once this game, so he should be like a 6/5 on summon, so really, really hard to deal with. They have to have hard single target removal, so yeah, Viego, kind of powerful. And then we have Hecarim to round out the mid-game pressure. When he attacks, he summons 2 Spectral Riders. These are ephemeral. If you attack with a bunch of ephemerals over the course of the game, he'll level and then absolutely destroy the opponent's Nexus. He has Overwhelm. All ephemerals have bonus attack when he attacks with leveled up form. So yeah, you just push really, really hard. And if you don't level him naturally, don't worry, we have Harrowing for that. But let's talk about Atrocity. This is our reach. We're actually able to get Hecarim, Viego, Encroaching Mist rates kind of high in this deck to where we don't need Harrowing as our only reach win condition. We can use Atrocity as well. This helps bait like denies and stuff too. So super good to use like 2 of each of these as win conditions. Next we have Invasive Hydravine. So yeah, we got the Hydra in Legends Runeterra. Kind of cool. 7 mana, 7/6 when I'm summoned or round start, summon Encroaching Mist. This is really good if you're attacking on odds. You play like Viego, Hecarim, summon the Hydravine. I called it Hydravine, didn't I? Hydravine, of course, and then you attack with everything. So much pressure. On summon and round start is such a powerful effect, and it's a 7/6, pretty hard to deal with, comes down on 7. This is literally just so much better than Rekindler. This has replaced our 2 of Rekindler because we don't need more copies of champions. What we need is more pressure. So Viego, Hecarim, Hydravine, pressure, just through and through. And then we have Atrocity and Harrowing, again, as win conditions. Essentially, if you're not able to win on board with the Viego, Hecarim, Hydravine pressure, we got Harrowing. Like, let's say they're just removing all your stuff. We got it. We got reach. We got everything. It's pretty consistent. The numbers are really nice for me. Yeah, it's kind of hard to brick on this deck now. It's just really, really nice. You always feel like you have something to play. I've heard people having pretty decent success with lists like this. I had a lot of fun with it day one. I'm going to be fine-tuning it more. So again, check out the stream if you want to see little number changes I do, tech options instead of this grass. But this is a really good foundation. Highly recommend it for all the Mono SI fans out there. Much love. Let's bring it back. And that about wraps it up for the deck profile. Now here's some live commentary games so you can see how the deck plays out. I'll be giving context of why I'm playing certain cards, and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. Alright, for the first game we got Taric Lee. Taric Lee. Lee Sin's kind of annoying with this deck, you know, all the time. Ionia is so hard to deal with. It's probably our worst region, so it kind of sucks that everything got buffed and now Ionia is back in the meta, because Deny is the biggest out to our deck. But we have Fearsomes. Fearsomes can actually do very well into Ionia strategies, especially like Dragonling focused ones, because the Dragonlings can't block Fearsome units unless they have other cards. So we can do Vile Feast. He's not running Zoe, so it's not super necessary. We'll just go Wraith Viego. Try to find our other Wraiths. Glimpse is not super good in this matchup either because they don't have hard removal. But wow, we really got our mid game here. Hopefully we top deck a 2-drop. If not, honestly floating into attack 3 is fine as long as we draw into like Soldier or something. Alright, we did not draw our 2-drop, but that's alright. Neither did he. There it is. I should mulligan one more card. Look at that. We got Wraith. If we had Rhythmus in hand, this could actually be like a double Wraith turn, which can come up. He's passing again, so he's pretty far behind. Taric solo? Alright. Wraith Color time. Wraith Color always hits because we're only running Shadow Isles cards. You love to see that. Yep. Don't play Viego. It could also be Mistwraith Frenzied Skitter. To be honest, that's more pressure. Let's do it though. Let's do Viego. Viego turns on the vengeance of our deck, which is pretty cool. Attack with everything. Viego on the right. Let's see what he does. Oh, concussive. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. That's only one spell. He has to play one more to get Dragonling for attack turn. You got it. Okay. If he just slams Lee Sin, it's dying. So that's kind of cool. The reason why I took Vengeance out of the deck is because we technically have Vengeance but cheaper if we have multiple Viegos. Deep Med, wow. He's tapping out essentially. Pale, let us give him our... He's played 2 spells this turn, so we're gonna get another thing. Our Wraith Caller. You can have our Wraith Caller, then we'll play Hecarim, then we'll play Hydra. On my attack turn. I could also just open attack this. Now it's Hydravine. This seems cool. It's like a really insane attack turn 7. Fearsome, Overwhelm, Fearsome, Fearsome. Like, we got keywords. Lots and lots of keywords. So we'll attack here. We want to attack here, here, and here. I want to actually develop 2 more ephemeral attackers over my fearsome blockers, or my fearsome attackers. Because I'm pretty close to leveling the Sacrum. I could level him on my next attack. Okay. Viego's gonna see quite a little bit of this die too, which is nice.
You spurn my gift?
We're gonna have to do some big brain math. He might be pretty close to leveling after this attack. I could do like a glimpse play or something. Let's see. Oh no, he's going to be at 14 when this miss dies. So I'd have to glimpse... I mean, I could glimpse the Hydravine. That's kind of worth it. It would just instantly kill the Taric. This will also force a deny or a notify. Let's do it. Let's feed our Hydravine to the wolves. The wolf being Viego. Here you go, my king. This is the almighty sacrifice. Forced leveling by killing Hydra. And then Taric dies. Round start. Bye-bye. And I get the encroaching miss from that. It's just kind of over. That is kind of over, isn't it, once you develop him? That's actually better than just keeping Hydravine on the board. Alright, for game 2 we got Demacia Viego. This could be like Dawn Speakers, I guess? I've heard some talk about Demacia Viego, even without Shyvana. So we got Wraith Start. We could just keep it. I don't know what Valfeast is going to hit in this matchup, so we'll pitch. We got one back anyways. But yeah, this is a pretty nice curve. We're attacking on evens though, so this doesn't get full value for trying to level our Hecarim. We might play it on attack 4 if we don't get our Wraith Collar. So let's do Mist Wraith. And we will attack. The reason I do Mist Wraith here over Arachnoid Horror is because I plan on doing Risen Mist on this defense turn here. Oh, nice. Viego. Yeah. So he's definitely going to attack. I could trick him into killing off his soldier. So let's pass. Let him attack. Risen Mist, burst defense. Here you go, like this. We'll let that hit face, that's fine. Then we'll do Soldier on attack 4. Viego will come out as a 6/5 on 5. Not bad. What you got? That couldn't be Black Spear, could it? I mean, what else would he really try or think about using there? And we get to attack with an Ephemeral. Yeah, we're just full swinging then. Hapless Aristocrat is not a very good defense for this board. Yeah, blocks most damage, dies. He probably Black Spears again, because that's what I think he has. He could also do a Valfeast play if he wants to. Oh, Glimpse. Okay, yeah, I guess it was dying anyways. He doesn't really care about the 1 damage on my soldier. So it could be Glimpse into Black Spear my 3/3. Which I'm pretty fine with. Yeah, Viego's gonna be nice here on 5. I'm only floating 1, so I'm not able to do anything alongside him, but it is just a lot of pressure. Oh, and then we have Hecarim on attack 6. What a top deck. This is going to be Mask Mother, isn't it? Monka W. This is about to be a big Mask Mother, I think. You know what? This deck could also run Radiant Guardian and be really good into aggro. I actually see this combination being kind of nice, depending on what you do with it. Oh, you know, this could also be Matron Cythria, huh? With Viego as the champion. This is kind of looking and feeling like Matron Cythria. Yeah, top deck Mask Mother. That's fine. I'll just block that with 3/3. Okay. I'll get the Mist. You want me to have some Mist, brother? Oh. Okay, bye-bye, Viego. Yeah, this is Matron Cythria. That's all there is to it. I'm convinced. We'll just play Hecarim and attack with them. If we find Harrowing, it's over. Even if Hecarim dies to Mask Mother here. In which case, I'll attack with Hecarim first to give him inefficient healing. Concerted would be annoying. Concerted would be really annoying, actually. Don't do it. Like, I'd like my Hecarim to attack, of course. Oh, it's just straight up Vengeance. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. I want to develop this Hydravine. I want to develop this Hecarim. I think it's Hecarim Bile Feast then, because I'm on 8 now. I could just slam Vile, see what he does. If he does like a Sharp Side or something, I might have to commit a Grasp, because this thing is kind of annoying to have here. Let's just initiate the Vile Feast play. 5/4. It's kind of spooky. Single combat? Sure. I want to play my Hecarim into Hydravine. It's the only way I have pressure. Yep. Okay. Hydravine. Hopefully he doesn't Matron Cythria. If he has everything, then that's just kind of rough for me. Because he could do it. Oh, second Vengeance. Hecarim's not allowed to play. That's what I'm learning. Guess we just attack with this then. Alright. This is round start though. These things are going to get out of control here. Can force a glimpse on it. Maybe this will get another answer. If not, that's more cards from me. We take those. Does he have Ruination? Ruination would be so annoying.
She waits for me beyond the mist, my queen.
Huh. Alright. That's pretty cool. We'll just do a burst attack then. Once swing with the Ephemeral first, it'll die on attack. Viego on the far right. I'm pretty fine with everything going in here, because if he tries to value trade, of course he dies, so he can't do that. So we just full send it. We have Mark the Isles for 2 extra damage. I'm not sure what he does about this. Even something weird like Judgment probably won't work, right? Maybe it does. He has Fury. Makes me feel like if I had Vengeance, it'd be such a good out here. If he has Judgment, but it looks like he's using a combination of spells.
I will not be made to wait.
Hmm. Concerted. Concerted. Wow. That is a reach. So he's going to concerted this first, right? I could literally Mark of the Isles this into 6/6. No, it's going... yeah, no, that's right. Because he targeted this, then he targeted this. It's going to resolve backwards. I could also just do Mark of the Isles the 3/3, which is the safe play. I mean, he still dies to it. But I'm pretty sure it's right to do Mark here. Yeah, and then he's like way over dead. Yeah. Double concerted, what a play. Alright, for the final game we got, what is this? Viego Thresh. Full pitch, we could do a Vile Feast in case he's playing Slay stuff. I could like interrupt something. I think keeping one Vile Feast kind of seems safe. They play a lot of 1 HP units. That's fine. Was Ravenous Butcher immediately? Oh man, I was about to say, if Ravenous Butcher came down, that'd be so tragic for me. It'd already be so hard to deal with. Miss Wraith. We could just develop Soldier into Viego. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty darn good, actually. So it seems like instead of like having only Wraith development, we can do Wraith or Soldier. That's so awesome. We can just like pivot into an encroaching Miss Viego game. Block here. Open attack Andy, they call him. We're gonna have a nice beefy Viego on summon. This is a pretty good swing turn. Oh, never mind. He hard runs box. That is an interesting choice. Very interesting indeed. But you know what? Fair enough. That's why I figure. I don't want to do Vile Feast now during combat because he could react with his own Vile Feast. So I'm going to let this go through and then Vile Feast after. Or I can just hold this, wait for like a response to a Glimpse play. Yeah. Technically this 3/1's okay being here. I don't need to Vile Feast it yet. Not super pressured. My Viego's kind of bigger.
I do this for her, for us.
Just saying. Yeah, maybe I should have Vile Feasted it last turn. I didn't think about Viego off the top. I was worried about Glimpse Beyond.
I will not be made to wait.
On 6, it looks like I can do Wraithcaller and Arachnoid Horror if I don't top deck the Hecarim. So I have a variety of plays I can do, which is really, really awesome, really nice. This deck feels really flexible. And it doesn't always play out the same. Like ideally you play, you know, the best card on each and every turn, but sometimes you do double Soldier plays, sometimes you do extra Wraiths. It really just depends. Cool, my turn. Ah, Skitter could also come in handy. We'll do Wraithcaller because that's so much pressure for one unit. 1 unit summons 2 bodies. Pretty nice. Thresh.
That is the price they pay for defying their king. The dark beckons.
We can also play the Arachnid Horror then. I'm gonna go all in this turn.
Oppose me and die.
Even if he blocks his Viego to mine's like it's not gonna work. Yeah. As long as any of my units dies, then my Viego's going to beat over his. He will have to have like a Vile Feast or some kind of response. He wants our Viegos to trade evenly? Is that worth taking all that damage? I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't think so, though. 1, 2. Okay. You got it. Okay, so he's going to be at 4 souls. Sure. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty scary. My attack turn is so much better than his, dude. All I have to do is open attack. And I literally don't care about this Thresh either. Thresh is not leveling. Okay. You got it. Yeah, we're not... I don't think we're getting to his next attack turn, though. I can't Vile Feast 3-1 because it'll lose my Mist. Mist is better. I'll just open attack. We have Hecarim too, which is just pretty nice. I don't think he's going to expect the Atrocity finish. That's what I'm going to try to go for. Yeah, we can let this happen as is. Then we can Frenzied Skitter. Okay, I think he has Rite of Negation, but regardless, let's try to slam this Hydravine into his face. If he has Rite of Negation, I guess we just go next turn. Okay, he doesn't have it. Nice. That reach can come in handy, actually. It really helps open attacks on slower turns like that, where I don't want to play it out and I just want to, like, swing. So there you guys have it. Super fun variation of Mono SI. It still plays relatively the same. You're still doing the same kind of stuff, developing the Wraiths, playing the Hecarim, playing the Harrowing, but we have a little bit more oomph. We have a little bit more power. We're not sitting there only waiting for a Hecarim to attack. We're not just sitting there waiting for him to die so that we can rekindle and then that's our only win condition and we kind of need the combo pieces. No, it feels a little bit more consistent, a little bit more powerful all around because of the encroaching mists also ramping up alongside the Wraiths. And with Viego just being an insane pressure tool, it feels so good. I really like how this goes together. I don't think that Viego Elise is the way to go. I actually think Hecarim is just awesome. I love being able to play them like Wraith on 4, Viego 5, Hecarim 6, and then Hydravine on 7. It's so cool. It feels like the old Mono SI, the way we used to play, where we used to do like Wraith into... what was on turn 5? I don't remember as anything good. It was like another Wraith, and then Hecarim on 6. You'd like attack on 7, play Raza. After that, Ladros on 8. It's so cool to have that back, right? Just the play this on this, play this on this, play this on that. It's so cool. It's my favorite deck. I'm really excited to see how this, you know, shapes up in the meta and what changes I can make to it to really push it as far as I possibly can. And that's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out since I'm still trying to grow. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, and gameplay highlights in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters.